Because another historic day in Washington as House Democrats announced 2 articles of impeachment against President Trump. Watch.
The House Committee on the Judiciary is introducing 2 articles of impeachment charging the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, with committing high crimes and misdemeanors. The first article is for abuse of power. President Trump engaged in unprecedented, categorical, and indiscriminate defiance of the impeachment inquiry. This gives rise to the second article of impeachment for obstruction of Congress.
And just to put it in layman's terms, and Tori is our D.C. insider. She can elaborate. I mean, these 2 articles of impeachment mean we have 2 official charges against our president now. Yeah. Abuse of power, obstruction of Congress. What do you make of this, and what's the future, in your opinion?
So whether or not, here's the deal. I heard from inside sources, and basically Chris Murphy, also a senator, said there's about 5 Republican senators may be interested in and actually going to convict the president. That's probably not going to be enough. So people are like, why do it, right? You have to understand that he's now the 3rd president in the U.S. history to be impeached. It is an enormous historical record for him to be impeached. It means we held him up to consequences, which he is very rarely held up to. It means our Constitution worked. It means our checks and balances worked. It means your senators and representatives were working for the betterment of the country. And no matter what, you can say, what does it matter? It matters. It matters when you look back in time and you see those 3 and you see what that means in a historical context.
My thing is, that was a great point. My thing is that he was charged not with bribery. They didn't get him on bribery. But what was he charged with?
Abuse of power and obstruction of Congress.
Okay, abuse of power, think about that. And obstruction of Congress. Do you think, and this is being generous, 50% of Congress could be charged with that?
Oh, yeah, but when you denounce or don't go to a subpoena, there has to be a consequence, and that is obstruction of Congress. And when you don't, remember, this is why it's not bribery. He never went through with it. They never actually, he gave the money.
Right.
So abuse of power is more of an umbrella.
Look into this guy. Right. I'm going to give you your money. Look into this guy. How many politicians say, you signed this bill, I have nothing to do with it. Sign this bill for me. I'm going to sign your bill.
Oh,
that's not obstruction of power?
Well, now, no, because this is a foreign government. You're not dueling politics.
Listen, everyone's obstructing their power in Congress is what I'm saying. That's fine. Impeach them. But what I'm saying is...
But no one's doing this at this level. That one branch of government says, here's the money, and you say, for my personal gain, I'm going to hold that money up.
That's a business tactic. And you're right.
But that's illegal.
You're right. It's illegal in Congress. But if I promise you, if you look to everything that people have done in the past, the way even 10 years ago, things were done, every single politician could be charged with the very same charge.
Okay, so we should do nothing about anything.
Not saying that at all. Impeach him. He's never going to go anywhere. If it gets to the point where he's impeached, he's never getting removed from office.
But does that mean you shouldn't impeach him?
No, I said great point. Okay. I said great point. But the things that he's being charged with are something that everyone in Congress, in my eyes, which is why I don't like politics, why I don't like politicians, because everyone's full of it. That's my honest opinion. That's why, who's going to run? I don't care who's going to run. They're all full of lies. That's my opinion of the American government, and I'm sorry.
I think some take the Constitution more seriously. But
Definitely, I don't.
You're not alone in those thoughts, let me tell you.